Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's Thursday is going really good. So today I thought we would get back to who was Princess Diana. I think we got just a few chapters in this one. So here we go. Chapter 5, The Wedding. Diana and Charles announced their future wedding plans to the world on February 24th in the garden of Buckingham Palace. The 600. Wait a minute. I take this bracelet off. Right here is bothering me. Okay. Diana and Charles announced their future wedding plans to the world on February 24th in the garden of Buckingham Palace, the 600-room London home of the royal family. Both Charles and Diana seemed nervous as reporters asked them questions about their engagement. Diana showed off her ring, a sapphire stone surrounded with diamonds. One reporter asked the couple if they were in love, and Diana answered with a shy smile, of course. Charles wasn't used to expressing his emotions so publicly. This question seemed to make him feel silly and uncomfortable. Charles responded, "Whatever in love means." Some people thought Charles' answer was odd. They wondered whether the prince was really in love with Diana. I actually remember when he did that. Despite the awkward announcement, Diana moved into her own private room in Buckingham Palace 2 days later. Queen Elizabeth was thrilled that Diana was going to become her daughter-in-law. She had thought it was time for Prince Charles to marry, and she was happy about his choice of a young, sweet girl from an important family. The Queen had even written a letter to a friend describing Diana as one of us. With the help of royal officials and the support of the Queen, Diana immediately began planning for the wedding. Diana was also busy decorating the country house where she and Charles would live as a married couple. Prince Charles soon left on an official 5-week visit to Australia and New Zealand. Without Charles, Diana felt lonely. She also missed the friends she had lived with back in her London apartment. "I miss my girls so much," Diana said. "I wanted to go back there and sit and giggle like we used to and borrow clothes and chat about silly things." Even though planning the wedding had been so stressful, Diana was overcome with happiness the night before the big day. She jumped on the bicycle of one of the royal servants and biked around singing, "I'm going to marry the Prince of Wales tomorrow." The wedding day, July 29, 1981, was declared a national holiday in Great Britain. Thousands of people lined the streets of London to see Diana riding in a glass carriage to marry the prince at St. Paul's Cathedral. 750 million people all over the world watched the wedding on television. When the wedding began, Diana walked down the long aisle of the church holding her father's arm. When she reached her real-life prince, Charles whispered to Diana, "You look beautiful." During the ceremony, the bride and groom were nervous. The whole world was watching them. But once the vows were finished, they both smiled broadly and walked back down the aisle, arm in arm. After the ceremony, the newly married couple stood on a balcony of Buckingham Palace and waved to the thousands of people lining the streets. The people below waved British flags and shouted, "I love you, Diana. I love you." Diana and Charles kissed each other and then went into the palace for a wedding celebration along with 120 special guests. 27 different wedding cakes were served, including the official cake that stood 5 feet high. The couple spent part of their honeymoon cruising along the coast of North Africa on the royal yacht Britannica. It was hardly a typical honeymoon. The future king and his royal highness traveled with a crew of 200. They continued their honeymoon back at Baltimore Castle in Scotland. They had dinner with the Queen and her husband, Prince Philip, almost every night. "There was never any time on our own," Diana later said. "I found that very difficult to accept." The new Princess of Wales, as she would now be known, realized she had much to learn and many adjustments to make as a member of the royal family. That's the end of chapter 5. So far so good, I guess. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I come up with a new video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a good one.